Here with Chainbreaker's Garden. Little update about our garden that's going on there. It's not a lot, but I'll probably do an update video on that pretty soon. Um, so I had this big drawn out plan of finding muscadines, going on a muscadine hunt, and then I remembered, hey, I got a muscadine plant growing behind my one of my other properties, and then I remembered that my mother-in-law has muscadines growing too. But I've always never seen any muscadines on these vines. Like, there's just been these big vines, and I've never seen any actual muscadine grapes anywhere. And then I saw that. I was like, huh, that's interesting. And then I saw that one. I was like, huh, that's even more interesting. And then something told me to look up, and the whole tree is covered in muscadines. That's incredible. I've never seen muscadines so on such a large scale, growing so tall. And I think this thing does not get full sunlight. Like, it's not. I understand why it went up. One, because this plant has a tendency to climb, but I also know it's getting to the sun. And it's just everywhere. And I took a clipping from another one. But I clearly need to take a clipping from this one. So this one got the stuff. It's got the juice. I mean, they're everywhere. Like, they're literally everywhere. So I'm going to take a clipping from these, and I'm going to try to propagate them from this one. I've got another one behind my other property that I own that does pretty good, but it does nothing. I mean, mine does not grow like this. I mean, there's some out here that just are falling off the bone. Like, I mean, it's just incredible. And this one's a little not ready yet. But I had one that was delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Like this one here. Let's see. Remember, you want to feel by that touch, right? So you want to feel them. They got a little give in them. You know what I'm saying? They got a nice. Let me get you in the sunlight. All right, they've got a nice give in them, nice and squishy kind of. Not too squishy, but squishy enough. Dark purple. Church. Man, that is in. Good Lord. Man, that's incredible. But wow, that is amazing. So I'm going to try to take some clippings from this tree. That one's not ready. You ever see them that kind of doesn't have a lot of give in it? Got a little green still left on it. You could eat it, but it's not going to be as sweet. Now, if you want it sweetest, eat it when it's nice and dark purple, kind of squishy. But yeah, so I'm going to take some cuttings off of this tree, off this vine, and hopefully it does pretty well. But yeah, that's the update for today. So we're going to try to grow muscadines. I don't know if we'll be able to grow muscadines on that scale, but it does show you sky's the limits with these plants if you're thinking about possibly growing them for wine purposes or anything of that nature. They're delicious. They're absolutely one of the superfoods that grow wild. So I'm gonna try to propagate some of these vines. I took some cuttings from another one that she has up the hill, but it's nothing like this one. So I'm gonna try to take the cuttings off of this one, propagate them, and then it'll take some time before they do all of that. But I think it's worth it. Since we're expanding the garden next year, hopefully we'll put this in part of it as well. But anyway, I pray that the atmosphere you move in, that you wait, hold on. I want to thank you so much. Last month we did 7 hours worth of view time We only have so many little videos, and somehow or another we did 7 hours worth. So some people out there, over 300 and something, 400 and some views, something like that. 300 or 400, something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter the views, but it does matter that the view time that we had was around 7 hours, which is incredible because our videos are kind of short. So I don't want to hold you guys too long, but I can't thank you enough for sharing, liking. Some people, but majority of them is my church family and my family. I thank you guys so much for sharing. But for those who are not and have just decided to follow us and decided to watch us just be nerds out here outside, I thank you so much. So I can't appreciate it enough. Thanks for the likes. So like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I pray the atmosphere that you move in, that you grow in, that you're building in, I'm going to double back and say that you're growing in, is of nothing but God. I pray to the atmosphere that your children, that you, your family, any of your friends, that remains covered in the blood of Jesus. And thank you so much for just viewing and just sharing this space with me. So until next time, we'll get it again. Thanks, guys.